Doyana hi johoya johoya. As we begin to clear within the sacral fires, kosha I jokoya. Connecting through to the base of the heart, kosha I jahoya. Kosha I. So it feels to be clearing ancient Tokosha I ranges. Tokosha I. Tohoya. A lot of this feels to be collective memories, Chokosha I, within humanity, and yet they also feel to have originated beyond here, Kosha I Chohoya. Toya, and they will come through like waves, Tokosha I, and it will feel as that when you are connecting into the purity of your source energy, Kosha I, sometimes you will almost be moved back into an old thought, Chokosha I, Chokoya. But you will start to become more and more aware of this, and you will start to become more and more aware that this is not actually something that originated from within you. Kosha I chatokoya. You will start to feel the history, Koho kosha I, within that energy. Okay, so Tohoya, as we come into the sacral, we can feel this Tokosha, almost like a cramping, Chokosha I, and a simultaneous cramping in the heart space. So really an expulsion, Chokosha I, Chokoya, through the DNA, Kosha I, good. Chotokosha I, Chanokoya, Chatokosha I, Chanokoya, Tahakachashi. Good, so we're starting to move and become aware of these ranges of the field in recognition of your leadership. This higher vision. Good. And beginning to activate through the heart this geometry that we saw come in yesterday, which it isn't exactly like a Merkaba, but it has a similar quality to this, and it feels very much like this supportive range. Oftentimes we'll also see this almost like we are each on our individual spaceships with our teams, Chokoshai, that the entire ship is supporting our energetic work here, Tokoshai, Chokoya, Chohoya. So it has this quality and this feeling to it now, Koshai, Chi, here, Koshahoya. So activating the light ship, Tokoshai, yeah, very much through the sacral, the heart base, and the brainstem, Chokosha I Chahoya. Just starting to open into the base of the brain, Chokosha I Chokosha I. And as we do this, Chokosha I, again, there's a lot of cellular memory here within the brain itself that it's like these waves of, it feels like a drop in the field. I wouldn't even say negativity at this point because there's such a distinction between what is your energy and what are these old ranges we have been exposed to. And yet it's just important that the human remembers you're not forgetting, you're not falling back, you're not stuck. It's just a wave. So continuing to drop into the heart resonance here. Yeah, waves of the past, waves of what it was like in the past, waves of the struggle, of the past. Chohokoshai. Let's clear this from the front of the left side of the field. Let's start to activate through the front of the field here as you connect in Chokoshai to accentuate Chokoshai in through your future visions. Tokoshai Chokoya. Because there is a bit of not necessarily aversion, but there's a bit of an exhaustion here in, yes, the interfacing here between your field and your human. Chokoshai Chokoya. So let's come into these aqua ranges. Chokoshai Chanaki. Tohono Koshai Chanakoya Chanakoya. Daria Kikya Shokoya Kashai. Bringing this into the front of the heart. Okay, let's open through the cellular matrix into the body. These historical traumas, Chokoshai, in the womb ranges here, Koshai, which are making it challenging to fully drop out, Chokoshai, the memories through the heart. It has this sense of wanting to hold into the pain and the memory of the wounding because it is still a bit more comfortable than being in something which is totally new and unexplored for the human. So we want to also remember this idea of working together, this negotiation here, Koshai. So it's not shaming the human, it's not pushing the human, it's recognizing what the human form, the human body, the human experience has endured and asking it to remember beyond its physical existence. We continue to open deeper into the feminine ranges, these consciousnesses in the body. Good. And let's start to open up and integrate as we activate the interfacing here through your light ship. Now into the body. Opening up to this supporting role, and likewise these supporting ranges, Chohoya, that are here to assist. And the more that you begin to step out, the more that you begin to feel this Koshai pulling you forward, the more support you will actually begin to feel and experience. Koshai Chohoya. Jahono Koro O Koshai Chanakish. Good. Releasing the stress of the past, Chokoshai, and recognizing that, in fact, the wounds and the experiences offer again, it feels like this springboard energy. It is an energy from which to push off of that really enhances the capacity within your field. But mentally, Chotokoshai Chakaya, we have not been able to reorient through the human mind in this way until this point. So, gentleness, Chokoshai Chatakoshai, Tohoya Chashi. Yeah, there's a feeling of this no longer holding up the swords, no longer feeling this pushback, this resistance, not only within our own fields, but from others, from the other Koshai, from another Koshai, finding our way through that resistance and those barriers. And even though logically, mentally, we understand that this provides the arena for a more open experience with one another, it's still so embedded and ingrained through the human body, Koshai. So this is where we are really having to take the lead and remind the human, we can drop this now, we can drop this now. there's a higher way, a more expansive way, choho, to engage within our reality, koshai, within ourselves, koshai. Yeah, that was quite sticky. Okay, tokoshai, this feels much better here, koshai. Yeah, human evolution, chokoshai. Good. So just bringing source light here now, clarifying, amplifying this shift, which is for the betterment of all. Koshai chana kokoshai chataki chashaki chana kokoshai chataki. As it is so.